Welcome back to Two of a Kind. I'm Olivia,
And I'm Michelle.
and we have to recap the entire eating,
Festivity that took place.
the non-stop eating,
The turkey dinners.
the sleeping after you eat a dinner,
The itis that you get after turkey dinner.
the amount of stuffing I stuffed my face with.
The fact that I'm such in an eating mood during these things that I come home and I'm still wanting to eat.
I know it's like hard to get out of the cycle. Once you're in it, you're like, I'm gonna join like an eating competition.
No, literally, I'm like, the day is ruined and I'm going to just go balls deep.
I know, but thank God, Thanksgiving dinners that we've had are always a Thanksgiving meal is always a dinner, because if it was lunchtime, I don't even know who I'd become at nighttime.
No, the whole day would just be constant, like, picking at stuff, munching.
Yeah, so I'm really thankful.
Thankful for dinners.
Thankful for dinners.
I agree. First we had a dinner at Steve's house one day, and then we had a dinner at our house. And like Thanksgiving, you need a turkey meal. Like, I'm sorry, like that's what it's about. His family had Thanksgiving dinner, but it wasn't a turkey, you know?
You know what? I don't mind having a Thanksgiving dinner without the turkey, as long as there's mashed potatoes and stuffing.
No, it wasn't Thanksgiving food at all. There was potatoes.
So they failed you.
They failed me, but honestly, because I have them back to back, it's almost like I didn't need it twice in a row. So that was fine.
Yeah, you had something to look forward to. You didn't need to repeat the exact same meal.
Exactly. And I like knew what we were going to have at the house. So I was just like, it doesn't have to be eaten here.
You're like saving yourself for our Thanksgiving dinner.
Exactly.
And I know for our family, like us and mom, like we really take control of like the food situation. So I know we're eating good.
Yeah, no, the menu is under control when we have to take care of things.
Yeah, everyone gets a dish and we're on it.
No, the thing that I was disappointed about this Thanksgiving weekend was the dessert spread. Both our houses, Steve and I, like the dessert wasn't giving dessert.
Because you know who failed us?
Who?
Costco.
Costco.
It looked so good.
I know.
And it tasted so mediocre.
Honestly though, like even his sister brought something new. She went to like a bakery that they were having beignets, and even that was like a bit of a letdown, you know? Like the whole thing was just like, we should have just baked an apple pie and called it a day. Like we were trying too hard, and maybe that's on us.
Well, no, you weren't trying hard enough. Like you were like, the easy way out is to go buy something.
And I would have bought an apple pie. I'm not kidding. Like it's hard to, usually apple pies like do justice. But this time we just all went like rogue.
Yeah, but like I thought a carrot cake with cream cheese icing, how do you mess that up? Costco found a way.
Yeah.
I didn't think was possible, but they found it.
But we didn't read that label. I didn't know it was cheesecake carrot cake.
Me neither, but like I always think it's like a little like cream cheese. Like I didn't know where they were going with that.
True, cream cheese icing, but this was too much cream cheese icing maybe.
Yeah, because I didn't taste cheesecake at all.
No, you're right. It was probably cream cheese icing. The thing I haven't had is pumpkin pie, and I was just thinking that somebody was going to bring a pumpkin pie at some point. And no, I still need it.
I don't think they're that great.
Are you going to bring a pumpkin pie? Well, did you bring a pumpkin pie?
No.
Oh, well.
I'm not bringing anything. I think that's really bad.
I mean, I feel like somebody's cooking you a whole spread. Like the least you can do is bring something.
Yeah, you're so right.
Do you want to go across the street after and check out Provigo? You can bring a pecan pie.
Okay, we'll go see.
Okay.
I'll discuss with my husband and get back to you.
Yeah. No, I think you need to.
Because it's also his brother's birthday. So like we're doing it's like a mishmash of things. So like I know there's going to be a birthday cake.
Still, I think you have to show up with something. Maybe not, but that's just my
man,
take.
you're making me look so bad right now.
Just my take. You don't have to.
You know, I'll let John take the lead on that. You know, like it's his family. You take more of the lead.
100%.
My family, I'll take the lead.
Yeah. So for our family, I literally got, pushed on mac and cheese. I just got designated that meal to cook. And you don't understand, for like 2 days straight, it was eating me alive. The fact that I had to make this mac and cheese, like I didn't want to do it.
I know the amount of times you complained about it. I was like, but girl, it's mac and cheese. Like, put it in a pan.
No,
I mean, not a pan, like a whatever you're baking
Yeah, I
it
know.
in.
I just had to go get all the ingredients too. And I knew my time was being like cut in certain ways. So I'm like, this is the last thing I want to be doing. So the second my eyes opened at 8:30 a.m., I was like, need to go to Provigo, need to get all my ingredients.
The thing about mac and cheese, like, I think we've learned the lesson that I think the person who's hosting should be making the mac and cheese because it needs to be fresh. It becomes like everything's congealed together, and I don't think you get the creamy, cheesy flavoring.
I understand that. I kind of like that it kind of got clumpy. It was so satisfying.
Really? But imagine it was,
Creamy.
yeah.
I know. Yeah. I
So
understand that.
We'll have to switch that dish next year.
And I was really trying hard to make this mac and cheese healthy. So I got like gluten-free noodles. Instead of whole milk, I got cashew milk. Instead of sour cream, I'm like, Greek yogurt.
Oh, so do you think that's why it was like congealed like that?
I don't know. And then Steve is lactose intolerant. So then I saw lactose intolerant, like shredded cheese. I was like, I'll take that. And I just went with it. And honestly, everyone was saying how good it was.
No, it's really good. But the thing about me, it's so easy to impress me with food.
Same. But everyone said it was good.
Yeah,
Like they went out of their way to say the mac and cheese was really good.
they did. And we had so much left over because that container, you cooked for a family of like 27 people.
Okay, but yeah, I kind of went a bit. It's because one package of noodles was not enough for the recipe. So I needed to get two. But it should have been half of the second box. I was like, what am I going to do with half a box of macaroni? So it all went in.
Yeah, and you'd rather have more than not enough. Because
Yeah.
imagine you want more and there's not.
And mac and cheese, like, everyone's going to take some.
Yeah, you're going back for like thirds and fourths.
Yeah. So I did good.
For those of you who are wondering, I made yams.
Which you killed it.
I killed it. I think the yams, you either love it or you hate it. Like, you have to like that sweetness with your meal.
Which I do. I always want the sweet and the salty.
Me too. I loved it. The thing about them is with the marshmallow on top, when they tell you to broil in the oven, it needs to be like 30-second broil because marshmallows burn so quickly.
I know.
It's insane. It was in for a minute, 30 seconds. And I was like, wait, I'm smelling something. And I went and took it out. I was like, damn, that's quick.
Yeah, but they were really good. I'm thinking of all the leftovers I have, and I made it just for Steve, and I'm like, I low-key want a turkey dinner again. But the thing with a turkey dinner, after this weekend, I do not want to see anything I had at turkey dinner ever again.
Yeah, you're good for next year.
Literally, like, never want to see it.
It's because it's so heavy. Everything's like, it's very soul food. And then by the end, you're like, I gotta go.
No, I gotta go, and all I want is, like, stuffing and potatoes. Honestly, I love a good eating festivity. Like, the point of Thanksgiving, there's nothing symbolic about it. It's literally just eating with your family.
And you're giving thanks.
Yeah, but it's not like a religious holiday,
No, but
So
like,
I love it.
Me too. Like, sometimes you just like need a reason to celebrate, and like, we got that.
Yeah.
If we were in the States, holy shit, would things be wild.
Yeah. And even after I died in Turkey, we came home and I really wanted like more dessert. And Steve's like, I'd order a pizza. And I was like, would you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. But I want to die. Like, I knew it was coming, and I literally was like, oh my God, I'm going to die eating this. But the thing about Steve and I is like, we're such big orderers. We love to order in food. He loves to order in food. And I have to always be like, no, we need to go out. We need to go out,
Yeah, it became a point where John and I were constantly ordering food that I was like, okay, at least now every time we want to order in, we're going to go out instead. I'm not saying that we're never not going to just order in, but we have to be aware that we have to go out.
No, honestly.
We become hermits.
I know. I can't remember the last one-on-one date Steve and I went on.
Oh my God, that's an issue. You have to get out there.
Maybe when you were on your honeymoon, I think I went to a restaurant like in the Old Port.
Yeah, because you get but that's the summer. That's like the time to go out.
That was like, no, yeah, that was like when we moved in together.
It just becomes such a big ordeal to go out. You're like trying to find a reservation. You're like getting dressed up. It's like drinks involved. Where you're at home, you're comfy, you're on the couch.
Yeah, like I want to be so comfortable when I eat something that I'm like looking forward to.
Yeah.
It's not even that. I can go to a restaurant and be in and out so quick. So I'm constantly telling myself, we're always like, okay, let's like pace, let's like slow down. Because the whole night can last an hour.
You're like, we did all this for an hour, and then you get home, you're like, well, we have all night now.
Yeah, like I baked my face, put on a cute outfit.
But that's why when we go out for dinners, I feel like it's important to make your dinner at like an 8 p.m. So you have time to like maybe have a glass of wine, relax. So you're prolonging this whole like date night.
For sure.
I think that's the key, or else you're like, wait, what was the point of this? It lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah. No, you have to really like stretch it out.
Yeah, and you're going to places that you wouldn't order in from. Because then, like, what's the point? Like, we have spots, different restaurants, different foods that we're only going to order in. But when we go out, we go to other restaurants.
For sure.
It's like you draw the line somewhere.
No, for sure. Not everything like Uber Eats is just like in your area. So the second you want to go somewhere like a bit different, you're not getting it anyways.
No, exactly.
So there's the relationship 777 rule.
Yeah, which is crazy. I never even heard of that.
So explain it.
Well, like, I was honestly, freaking TikTok owns my life. And they're like talking about this relation 777 rule. I'm like, what is this? And it was every 7 days you go on a date. Every 7 weeks you go on like an overnight stay, so one night. And every 7 months you go on vacation. Which when I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, doable, because every 7 months is just twice a year you go on a vacation, which is a very reasonable thing.
That's a lot.
Twice a year?
Twice a year to go on vacation, but also every 7 weeks you're going on a one night stay. Like that can get so crazy.
So that's the part that's a little crazy. Like every 7 weeks I'm going for like maybe like a staycation, they mean, or like somewhere else, but like no.
Like that's so expensive. Every week you're going out for dinner. Every 7 weeks you're going to like a little getaway. And twice a year you're going on vacation.
Okay, but the once a week you're going on a date, you're gonna order in Uber Eats.
Yeah, okay, that's fine because we
and
do
you're
that
paying
regardless.
$20 in delivery fee. Like honestly, it's not that different.
Yeah, I have to. That's something I really have to work on, like getting us out of the house.
Yeah, so the every 7 days is not bad. It's the one night away is really bad because what I'm paying for a hotel for like $200 a night for like why? I'll just go home. Like we live alone.
I know. No, but sometimes it's like going to Tremblant, going to Saint Sauveur, like a little like getaway just to feel like you relaxed.
But I feel like we would do that instead of a vacation. Like, oh, we didn't get to go on vacation. Let's like do this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. I'd be like, it's been a while since we did something. Like that's will be our vacation.
Yeah, and every 7 months going on vacation is not that bad because I think most people go away in the winter.
Then you can do a little trip in the summer.
Yeah. Like from my perspective with John, like we would always go to Florida in December, January, somewhere around there, and then we'll always go away in the summer.
I think with us, it was like once a year. But the thing is, we're at that age group where I'm constantly going away for other purposes rather than with him. Like I'm doing like bachelorettes, like this and that. So it's like counted in my head, but it's not necessarily just with him.
No, but then I feel like that's the point where you have to be like prioritizing your relationship too. You're like, wait, just because now that you live together, it's not a thing. But I feel like if you didn't live together, you'd be like, wait, we actually have to do more things together because I'm not seeing you as often. But now that you're with him all the time.
That's what I noticed. It's like when we didn't live together, twice a week at least, we would hang out. Like we would do something like me and him. Like obviously you're seeing your boyfriend. Now we live together. It can be a whole week and like we didn't do anything together.
Yeah, because you're like, I see you all the time.
I saw you every single day.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like,
but I almost would rather that. Like I love living together rather than like making the effort twice a week to see you.
Well, I was gonna say 100%. I need to stop saying that. But I agree with you because it takes off the weight of like having to make plans. You see them all the time. You're not like, oh wait, Friday I'm doing this, so I have to see you Saturday. Or like a Monday and a Tuesday, but it's a work day.
Now when we want to spend time together, we're like, let's watch a movie together. And like, that's it.
Yeah. No, because you're always together. That's the craziest part.
That's the thing. We're always together. So I'm not like, oh my God, we're in need of a date night. Because I'm like, I'm with you all the time.
I know. And then what do you talk about? You know, when you go on a date, you have like things to talk about. What would you talk about now? Like, what's your like, when you're at home, I feel like you talk about different things. But when you're on a date, like you're really just like one-on-one, you two.
We'll talk about, I mean, we're always like people watching. Well, mostly like me. Like I'm just like making comments about everything.
No, we're always people watching, but like not in a bad way. Just looking. Oh, do you think they're on the first date? Where do you think they are? Like,
yeah, I don't even know what whatever was coming up. Like I never have like problems talking, but just
No, we talk about the most random things.
No, exactly. Like, I'm just trying to think if I was on a date right now, what would I be talking about? Like his birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll talk about that. Like just like
Oh
random
my God, there you
things.
go. You have to plan a date for his birthday.
I know, but he might be away for work, which I wanted to tell you about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really exciting for him. Or
No,
not. Like, I
He
really don't.
doesn't. Yeah, he's not down.
There's two types of people. Like, one person who likes to go away for a work trip because it's like exciting, and other people are like, holy shit, I'm traveling again.
It depends, I think, for him where it is. Like he went to Vegas for work, Vancouver, like he's down. Now he would be going to Toronto, and he's like, I don't need to go because it's like just the city. Like you're there for like 2 nights. But then I was like, maybe I should go. Like I don't know. We'll have to discuss.
Oh my God, it would be such an easy trip for you to tag along with.
I know, and then I could see our friends there. So
Yeah.
I know I have to see.
You might
so
be
that
going-
that would be our whole date night. Would be talking about that.
And then with the 7-7 rule, you would go on a little stay away for.
That's why we'd have to do it. I'd be like, we're at the 7-week mark.
Yeah.
We have to do this.
And then be like, soon we're going on vacation, which you will be in the summer.
Yeah.
We're on par.
We're on par. You just went on a date night. Was that because of the 7-7 rule that just came into you?
No, so what happened was John's brother was going on a date and he reserved a couple of restaurants. He's like, I'm not sure, like, where should we go? And I was like, okay, so if you don't pick, like, after you pick the restaurant, let us know which two and we'll take one of your reservations.
Sick call.
Sick call, because sometimes it's hard to find a reservation here for a nice restaurant. Like, you have to book in advance.
And you didn't have to do the process of thinking of where to even go. You're like, these are our options.
These are options. And then we did Da Emma and I was like, what time? He's like 8:30. I'm like, perfect.
Love that.
Showed up. Never seen it so packed in my life. I don't know why. The few times I've been was during the week. And once with like you and our friends, and we were shoved in the back room, so really didn't see anyone.
But I kind of like where we were seated.
I did too, but it's nice to be in the action because
For sure. You have to people watch.
you have to people watch. Waiter watch. Our waiter was on one.
I love when the waiter is very communicative. And I also love a bar seat when you're on a date. Just so you can like talk to the bartender. It's like cute that you're like right next to each other.
Yeah, 100%. Da Emma doesn't give me that vibe. It's
No.
like,
It's white tablecloth vibe.
yeah, like sit me at a table. Like, I don't need to be at your bar. It's not that.
Now that you said that, I did see his sister-in-law take the other reservation.
No, Michelle, she didn't.
Oh.
This is the craziest thing. So then his other brother went to the other restaurant. And I was like, oh my God, we were so close to going to that restaurant. And John was like, no, they just took the other reservation because he had 3. So we all went to one.
Yeah.
I'm talking with my sister-in-law and she's like, no, we made that reservation on our own. Then I was like deep in thought with her. We're like, imagine he showed up to that restaurant on his date and then ran into his brother and his sister-in-law on the date. Awkward as hell because the restaurant's really small.
Awkward as hell, but how fun if you took that reservation.
Then that what we said, it could have been a vibe the other way.
Yeah. Wow.
We had regrets. We sat there the next day. We're like, damn, did we make a mistake? But we had a really good night.
And you wouldn't have known that she was going.
No.
Wow.
This is why we need to talk to family more often.
No, literally, this is why group text needs to be had.
Yeah, like what's everyone doing this weekend?
Yeah. Me and you would know.
Yeah. And then I would not go.
No, that one year on Valentine's Day, it was on a Monday. A lot of restaurants are closed on a Monday. And you were like, I booked this restaurant. See if there's spots. So I booked and I'm like, there is a spot. I'm going to book it too. And I walked in. I was like, hey, girl.
No, but that was fun. And we sat at different ends of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Then the waiter came and he's like, a table over there bought you a shot. And we just look and it's you guys.
Hey. It was a good restaurant. Never went back though.
Never went back. But
Don't
I'm not
need to go back.
don't need to. And I'm not the type of person that wants to repeat.
No, I would.
The only types of restaurant I like to repeat is a sushi restaurant because they're really hard to come by when they're really good.
Yeah, let me know because I would be down to go to a sushi restaurant and Steve doesn't like sushi.
Maybe on his birthday week we'll go.
Yeah, literally if I don't go with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Do you like going on double dates or dates by yourself?
Because I spend so much time with John alone, it's really nice to incorporate other people. So I would say going with other people, like double dates, 6 people. If we're more than 6 people, I don't want to be there
100%.
because you can't talk to anyone.
6 people, not a round table. Cutting it close.
Yeah. Honestly, you have to like specify that when you make a reservation.
Yeah, 5 people, I can be on a rectangle table. That one person's on the end. Fine. 6, I don't know if I can handle it.
Yeah, you would like a round table. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like to go with multiple people because you get more like conversation, see how everyone's doing, and you kind of kill two birds with one stone. You're getting out of the house with your mans, and then you're also having out with friends.
And I think that's the reason, again, why Steve and I don't go as many dates as we probably should. Because every weekend, we're doing stuff with other people. Like, there's not a weekend where I'm like, it's just me and you.
Yeah, but then when you do have that weekend, you're like, wait, there's nothing going on.
And then I'm like, there's nothing going on. I just want to chill at home. Like, we'll order in. Like, that's what it comes to.
Yeah, do you go on double dates more with his friends or your friends?
My friends. Because, like, our group of friends, like, we love going out. We love trying new places. We're always, like, doing activities. His friends, if it's his friends, it means, like, a man has to plan it. And the men are not planning it.
Yeah, it's not going well.
If it's my group of friends, it's all the girls. So we're on it.
I will say for John and I, it's mostly John and his friends. And the guys, they pull their weight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's go here.
It's true. You do go out a lot for dinners because I feel like they don't chill.
Yeah.
So if they want to see their friends, they go out for dinner. Where Steve's friends are coming over, he's going there. Like, they're just chilling.
Yeah, they're never just chilling them. They'll go out for dinner and then it's like, okay,
Come over.
And like bring your wives and your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like, where are we drawing the line?
No, exactly.
No, they honestly like pull their weight, and they're because they like that. His friends love going out for dinners. They love trying new spots, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's great when nobody's picky.
Yeah, when everyone likes to eat the same thing and you can get a lot and share it.
Yeah. I also love a house thing. Like, just inviting friends over to your house. I mean, now that I get to experience that, that's my vibe. I'm just like, come over for drinks. Like, come over, we'll do this.
Yeah.
But that's maybe the hermit in me being like, I still don't want to go out.
That's gonna be the hermit in all of us starting now till May.
And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Could not be happier.
Yeah, it's like a great season.
The second I have to leave my house and it's cold out, I'm like dreading it. I don't want to like move. It's not a vibe.
Yeah, the first snowfall, like, see ya.
See ya in July.
See ya in July.
That's why I'm not a fan that our birthday is in the winter. Like, the thing is, I've always been so jealous of people whose birthdays were in the summer. And then I feel like the summer people always wanted to be a winter baby because all their friends were around. Like, in the summer, everyone's like jet setting.
Yeah, when you were younger with school, like you could talk to all your friends during the year and like invite them to your party and you're hanging out with them. But in the summer, like elementary school, like maybe a little bit of high school, I don't know, you like don't communicate so much with your friends in the summer because you didn't have a cell phone or whatnot.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, my birthday, but like none of my friends are here.
Yeah, it's harder to coordinate.
Or they're like jet setting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a hard. But now in the summer, like, love it. Need to be doing something all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm so invested in doing activities, like doing stuff, and Steve's like, oh my God, I can't handle like all the plans, you know, like we need to slow it down. And I could just keep going and going and going.
No, I love an activity. I will never not be that person, especially on the weekend when I have like a few days off. Some people love to just like chill. They're like, oh, I had such a long week. I'm like, no, like I need to be doing something.
Yeah.
Like I can't just stay home all day.
No, what's the fun?
No, exactly. So I'm like constantly looking for something to do.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Yeah.
Except like there's some days, honestly, like today, I was like, I want to do nothing.
Yeah, but today's like an exception. You're like, it's at the end of the week. Like that's like a Sunday. I don't want to do something on Sunday.
That's true.
I want to do something Friday and Saturday. Sunday, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
And maybe like a Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday I love.
I need to make more of my weekdays. I'm constantly living for the weekend. It's like, but I can like, I'm like an adult. I can hang out during the week.
And it makes the weeks more tolerable. And you get to look forward to something before the weekend.
Yeah.
That's why I organized a Thursday. And what is everybody doing? Coming to my house.
Yeah, but which I don't mind. You're close to me and it's not that cold out yet.
Yeah, but the second I was like, I want to hang out on a weeknight with my friends. Everyone's like down, down, down. I'm like, you're coming to me.
But I think you're in a good situation for a good like location for everyone.
100%. I'm literally obsessed where I'm located.
Yeah, and everyone's going to find parking.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be fabulous.
Fabulous, fabulous. Is there any times where you're like doing stuff and John is, let's say, at home not having plans and you're like, can you have plans? Like, does it annoy you if he's just like being a sloth all day?
No. If I'm like out and about and he's staying home.
Yeah, like yeah.
No. I'm like, oh, what'd you do? He'll be like, I was just home all day. Like, great. But like, to me, that could never be me. But like, I'm glad you're enjoying that.
Yeah, like I can't imagine him like running around the city, like having all these plans and me chilling. But it is possible the other way. But if he was running around, I'd be like, can I come, first of all? And if it's him doing stuff with other people, I'd be like, I'm going to make plans.
Oh, I didn't realize he was like running errands. So I'm tagging along.
No, not running errands, but just like, you know, when you like, you're going around doing things.
No, for sure. If he was like, I'm out all day, I'd be like, oh, then I'm going to go do something too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, I'm doing this. What are you doing? He might be like, I'm staying home. But if he's going down, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm going to go out too.
Yeah, like I'll find plans.
That's what he said to me today. He was like, going golfing. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to go to Michelle's.
Yeah, like don't worry about me. Like I will find plans.
Yeah, it's just so different. But he's also more of a hermit than I am.
Yeah. Same.
Like a homebody.
Yeah.
Which, like, thankful for, because imagine he wasn't. Imagine you had to go to the club. Imagine Saturday came around and you were going out.
Like if I wasn't 28, fine. But now it's like, don't talk to me about going out.
Yeah, but let's say Steve was wanting to go out.
No, I'd be like, no.
Like, have fun. See you later.
No, that's what I'd say, like, have fun. Because I think when I met him, I was like that. And he wasn't. And he, like, couldn't understand how that's what I wanted to do. He's like, by choice, you're going to go there.
And there's nothing worse than, like, you can be places you don't want to be. And it's tolerable. The place where it's not tolerable is the club. When you don't want to be there, like, you cannot stand it. But, like, I'll go to a house party. I'll go to, like, some event and not want to be there.
Because I'll find a seat. I'll chill. I'll find a chip bowl. Like, I'll be fine. At the club, like, I'm standing. I have to, like, I'm yawning.
No, that was, like, straight facts. We just said, I'll find a seat and I'll find a chip bowl.
100%.
And I'm set for life.
The club, that's not happening.
You could find a seat, but like then you just look lame.
I'm finding a seat. I'm asking for water just to hold and sip something.
Yeah, a little lemon.
And I'm checking the time every 5 minutes, hoping it's like 3 a.m. at some point.
3 a.m.
We're like 2 a.m. I'm just
locking up.
I'm hoping my friends at some point are like, we're done here.
Yeah. No, thank God that those days are done. I love a good dinner drink situation and then go home.
Yeah.
And John's like that too. That you need to find someone who's like on the same vibe as you.
Yeah, he's on the same vibe as me, but he's very pick and choose when he wants to drink. And he's not on our drink vibe. Steve loves a fruity drink. And he's not a wine drinker. So when everyone's like, I'm going to have a wine night, he's like, I'll get a vodka this. And I'm like, how?
That's so extreme. Like, that's the last thing I want.
Like turkey dinner, we're all having wine. He's like making his vodka orange juice. I'm like, that's where you're at.
But respect
that like you're down for that.
Yeah, like we're all having turkey dinner and he's like pre-drinking.
Yeah, and where are we going?
Fugazi pizza afterwards.
No, literally, that's why he had the munchies. Like he's like, I'm lit.
And the vodka orange juice or vodka cranberry, like, can never.
First of all, I was shook that I even had orange juice that they had orange juice in the house. I'm like, wow. And that just reminds me of the club, and it's not a place I want to be.
No, I don't ever want that.
It's not the vibes.
If the cocktail is just 2 ingredients, like I might not drink it.
No, literally. No, I love a two ingredient cocktail.
Oh, like if it's a martini.
Yeah. But that's because I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to get lit.
But a vodka 2 ingredient drink is a little rough.
Vodka soda. Love that.
Ooh.
But not at home when I'm just like gonna invest in a huge meal right now.
No.
That's another thing. If there's a huge meal or alcohol, like I will always choose food over the alcohol. Like there is nothing in me that's like, I'm going to get lit and just like nibble the food. I'm like, no, like I will get full as fuck and like have a few sips.
That's me too. It's like, honestly, it's always like the Sophie choice of the night. And I'm always choosing food.
100%.
John's the other way. I think he'll prefer drinks.
And then I'm like envious. I'm like, wait, I'm so full and ill and you're like lit and happy.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, I'm miserable and you're just like having a great time.
Like, I'm ready for bed and you're like working the room.
Yeah, literally. Like, can we go now?
So true. Such a difference.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
But actually, for weddings, just to bring it's always coming back to a wedding. I've actually switched. I used to like be a foodie at a wedding. Now I realize the food's never good. And now I'm just always lit at a wedding.
Yeah. I'll always like eat what comes because I don't want to be like passed out on the floor. but I'm not like dying to eat it. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it for us today. We rambled and talked about nothing.
This is the itis in me. It's all the turkey that I literally can't fathom conversations. Like, I'm just literally in dead mode.
I need to take like 4 espresso shots after this.
What is in turkey that makes you sleepy? Like, it's a thing, you know?
It's something.
I still have the effects.
All weekend. And then we bought turkey slices. Like, fuck my life.
I know, but it's a different type of turkey.
I know, but I could have put 2 and 2 together and realized like not this week.
I know. I didn't think about that. Thank God I gave you half of it.
Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping all week. Catch you later.
Love that.
All right, so feel free to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and we'll see you next week.
Tell us what you did for Thanksgiving weekend. Bye.